Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you for watching me on YouTube. Today, I wanted to talk about what's going on in my community, what's going on with the government, and of course, the corrupt mainstream media. But as of recently, I want to take a subject off of the government and, of course, the community that I live in, and I want to talk about the media. I'm looking at my old CD case, and I'm looking at some of the CDs that I have bought over the past couple of years, and I wanted to give you a little sample of what I bought. I bought artists like Twista, Outkast, Michael Jackson. I bought Keith Sweat, Nelly, the BG, E40, Bone Thugs and Harmony. I bought a lot of hip hop music. I am a big fan of hip hop music, by the way. And many people who are independent, like the Dayton rapper known as Keys, I bought his album. Many of the artists out there are either independent or nationally recorders, and they always put out their albums so people can listen to their music and get inspired to buy more and more of their albums. Even mainstream artists like Eminem, 50 Cent, Nas, Jay-Z, they're getting props for doing the consistent albums year by year or every 4 years in the case of Eminem and 50 Cent. My whole thing here is about Jammie Thomas. Jammie Thomas is a woman from Minnesota. The mother was being sued by the recording industry for $1.92 million. The mother had been downloading off of a website called Kazaa. She downloaded over 50 songs. And in the beginning, they sued her, and the court found her guilty, and they forced her to pay almost $230,000. But her mistake was to appeal this. And she took it to the U.S. federal courts, and unfortunately, she lost. And now she's ordered to pay twice as more than what she was expecting. And these ridiculous lawsuits filed by the RIAA, the Recording Industry Association of America, is not getting any play among those who are in the entertainment industry. People like myself are guilty like every other person who downloaded off the internet. I am not innocent. Back in 2005, I had downloaded, but I gave up because the music quality sucks. Nowadays, on the radio, you hear 2 hours of the same songs. You hear pop music on your hip-hop stations now. You hear songs like the Ooh, the Stanky Leg, or you hear Halle Berry from people who you never even heard of. But yet they promote their songs, and then all the people will be dancing in the club trying to imitate the rapper or the rapper's dance moves. And then rappers like Young Jock and Young Jeezy, Lil Wayne and T.I., who are striving to become successful, are trying to isolate themselves from all that type of music, which is dragging them down, because most of the people who criticize rap music blame the southern rappers for the failure of hip-hop. Even rappers who are successful, like Ludacris, they went gold because their albums are not getting the buzz like all those finger-snapping two-step songs that you hear on the radio every day. Now, I am a big fan of hip-hop music, but right now, due to the fact that hip-hop music is now losing quality, I found alternatives. I listen to soul music. I listen to jazz. I listen to talk radio. I listen to rock. I listen to Christian music sometimes, and I even listen to a lot of reggae. But as of recently, I more likely listen to talk radio. Now, you can consider me to be a boring type of guy, but talk radio has things that I like to listen to, and they are entertaining, even though I don't agree with all the views that some of the commentators have spoken. My concern with Miss Thomas and many other people out there who download off the internet, don't do it. I know I might be saying something that might be trying to enforce my objective opinion upon you. You don't have to listen to me. You can continue to do whatever you want. Technology has been granted so many opportunities for you to do stuff that the recording industry or the movie industry will never catch. And I'm not promoting the violence among people in the hip-hop community. I don't really consider myself to be one of those people who like to take the swagger out of people who like that type of music. It's just I don't like it. There are so many rappers out there who are trying to survive out there, and they're only getting beaten because you can snap your fingers and you can do a Nursery Rhymes song. That's why when I looked at these artists like E40, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Tupac Shakur, I look at Michael Jackson, I look at even Royce the 5'9", I look at their music and I think that that was when rap was good. Even though I'm not a big fan of some of the music out of the South, I always like to listen to T.I. and Ludacris and even Rick Ross and Young Jeezy. I mean, they're entertainers, they're good rappers. But recently, I just backed off of buying albums. Even Eminem's album, I backed off. And Eminem is probably one of the one of the best rappers out there. But unfortunately, in the case of Miss Thomas, she owes the government and the recording industry $1.92 million. Now, I want to give a special shout out to all those who are watching my videos, who are in favor of changing their community. Because the recording industry has been targeting people who download off the internet because of sites like Napster, Morpheus, MP3 Rocket, you name it, it's been downloaded off of. But this is what you get when you invent things for people to use. This is the great joy of technology. If you didn't want to have technology, then why you invented it? To Jammie Thomas, I support you. If I had the money to raise, I would try to bail you out. So for those who are watching, and you may have heard of Jammie Thomas, you may see her videos on YouTube, and you may have seen her MySpace page. Go ahead and look at it, send your feedback, and of course, thank you for watching me on YouTube. Right now, before I leave you, I want to just go ahead and pop in a jazz CD from the University of Cincinnati's College of Conservatory Music. I like listening to jazz, guys. Thanks.